everyone. So today I'm going to talk about the vertical garden. It's both beautiful and functional. So before I start, I first like to thank to my advisor and mentor, advisor Ms. Janice and mentor Mr. Tim. Alright, so first, before I go straight over, I first want to tell you guys why did I choose this topic. The reason why I choose this topic is because in Taiwan, Taipei, in the street, I saw a lot of vertical gardens and many vertical gardens in the constructing building. However, I'm curious that why they need to put the vertical gardens on there and what will attract people. So I choose this topic. So this is the picture of the vertical gardens. So now I want to talk about what is the vertical garden. So the vertical garden is the gardening technique that utilizes the various resources that put the plants to grow upward. Yes, and then the vertical gardens can be seen in many places, like what I said before, the construction buildings or in the Taipei street. And this is the picture near the Miramar. If you go to Miramar, near the Miramar, you can see this big vertical garden. Yep. So let's begin with the history. When did the vertical garden start? So the vertical garden begins in the 3000 BC, which is in the Mediterranean area. So the first crop that make the vertical garden famous is called grapevines. It's also called in Mediterranean area like Vitis vinifera. Oh. So, however, like until the 1980s, the vertical garden was not that popular. The one man has influenced the vertical garden more popular. His name is called Patrick Blank. So Patrick Blank is the journalist and also the botanist. So because this man is interested in the vertical garden, he has researched many things about it, and then he went to many countries to visit more vertical gardens and write the research on it. So he had also made the books about the vertical garden. So this man is the Patrick Blank, and I recommend you guys to see this book, The Vertical Gardens. He have many research and information in it. Okay, next. So I want to tell you guys the basic information, like how the vertical gardens can work. So here's the vertical garden, and if you put a water inside a vertical garden, it will help you, like it will connect it to another like vertical garden. Yeah, it will like flow down to there, and also like it can help you purify the water. And also, if you after purify, you can also reuse it, keep reusing. Yeah, and also it will like the vertical gardens can absorb the sunlight more than the surface one. Yeah, and so on. So the benefit of the vertical garden. So what is the good of vertical garden? If you have vertical gardens, then vertical gardens will help you improve the air quality because the plants will give us the fresh oxygen. And also it is very easy to create and it's very costly. It's not that expensive because we can just use the pot and the flower and then the wire. Yeah, so it's very cheap, and also it will help minimal space requirement. Like in Taiwan, Taiwan is small, and then we need to able to make the space be like wider. Like we can make the vertical gardens. Yeah, and then moreover, so it also decreases the noise from outside. Like if you place the vertical garden indoor, then it reflect the sound from the outside, so it will be very peaceful inside. Yes, and also it can help the lower inner space the temperature. Alright. So now let's go to methodology. So I did 3 types of things, which is survey, experiment and interview. Reason I put the experiment interview together is because I did it both in one. Yes. All right. First of all, for survey, I did an online survey in the Google. Age was over 13 plus. The reason why I did age 13 above because it's that lower grades. I did the survey to lower grade. However, their answer was all no. Makes sense. Doesn't make sense. So I just do another survey for the above 13. Yeah, and I did a total 100 people for the survey, and I target the DIS students and GIM members, and also the college students who are taking the environmental courses. So, and also for the survey, I'm aiming for to understand how people will think about the vertical garden itself. Yeah. So in this graph, I chose the 4 important questions. And first of all, like, do you know what the vertical garden is? Over half people have said yes, and over half people say no. It's kind of unexpected that because like there's many vertical gardens around everywhere. However, people didn't much know about the vertical garden. It's kind of unexpected. And next, have you ever seen a vertical garden in Taipei? It's wow. Look at this. Many people doesn't know about vertical garden. So I would like to say like people can just go around the Taipei street, and they will just take a look over the vertical garden. I recommend you guys to go to Dachi Station. There's also the big vertical garden on there. Okay, what do you think about vertical gardens? And everyone have a positive view on it. Like they feel that the vertical garden is very interesting, but some 10% is like not interesting. Not interesting. Yes. Okay, so the next one is that, like, do you think it is important to have the vertical gardens in community? So many people say it's moderately important. So it means like so-so, and many, like most of people think, some people think that it is important. All right, hey, it's very fun. The last one is like vertical garden can help protect the environment. So this one, like many people are unsure with their answers because they don't know that if this can help the environment or protect the environment. So my survey result, although like they're unsure about the protecting environments, however they all give the positive view on it, and also like if the people willing to have the vertical gardens in our community. Alright, and next let's go on to experiment and interview. For the experiment, I just make the simple vertical gardens and want to test how it will work. And then use in the interview. And for the interview, I also aim the age above 13 plus, and I did 80 people for the interview. And my aim is to understand people's opinion about the vertical gardens, outlook of vertical gardens, and in addition, I take the vertical gardens in my parents' restaurant to do and I do the survey interview to the people who pass by the restaurant. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys my process of making vertical garden. So I have gathered all the materials, bottles, flour, and the soil, pack of soil. The reason why I use bottle is that I just want to like prove that it's like protecting the environment and I'm recycling. Yeah, so next I did was, first of all, the bottle, and then I used the knife to cut the middle part of the bottle and also the bottom part make the hole in the bottle part to connect the one bottle to another bottle. This part was the very hardest part. Like it's very hard to poke it in. But after that, like here is already connected. To make sure that this one won't fall, I use the cap to close it to make it like not fall. And also, now next thing I did was to cut the wire. It was the one line, and cut the wire and make it to the hanger, like a clothes hanger. Yeah. After that, I put the soil inside the bottle because I cut the middle part of the bottle, so I can just put the soil inside, so it is very comfortable. And after all, like it's very simple. We just take the flower and put it inside the bottle pot. So at the end, I have made the vertical gardens, and I took these vertical gardens to my parents' restaurant. And it is kind of the total. It only costs like 500 or 300, so it is very cheap. And yeah. So all right. For the interview question, I can summarize this. Like I usually ask, do you think this one will beautify the area, or is it useful? Vertical garden useful, or and also if people want to, if they are willing to have vertical gardens, like would you like to decorate? And also, is it difference between like using a bottle or the flower pot? So on my results, it come out that over like 80% of people think that it beautifies the area and it's making more natural. And also about 70% of people like they want to decorate it, and they think that the vertical garden is very suitable to have in the community. So now I want to tell you guys my conclusion. Overall, from my primary research and secondary research, I have concluded that the vertical gardens have vertical garden is both beautiful and functional. And with all the people like survey and interview I done, everything has helped me a lot. And also because of the mentors and advisors support, I was able to conclude with my thesis statement. And for the further research, further recommendation, I would like to spread the idea of the benefit of the vertical gardens, and also I want to show the importance of the vertical gardens. And moreover, I wish there is like more constructing buildings. There is a vertical garden in constructing buildings or any other main street on every country. And also, I wish now like people can make the vertical garden interior inside the room. Yeah. So thank you.